Welcome to the channel on the surf. Here is the family, Sandra, Hector and Jack. My name is Jimmy and we are the family that lives on the surf. It's time to fix this floor. On there I have a small piece that's never gonna be seen, so that one I'm gonna start with and experiment on. And when I'm happy with that, I'm just gonna duplicate the process on all of these pieces. So let's take everything out and take it home and start with that experimental piece. So see you back home. Yeah, our TEAK floor in both looks like crap. I don't know if you can see it there. So I'm gonna try to restore it because replacing it is really expensive. And what I'm gonna try is just some soap, and then I have a semi-soft brush, and if that doesn't work I have Scotch-Brite, and if that doesn't work I have these sandpaper sponges. I don't know exactly what the name is for them. So let's try. It. Here it is, just applied some soap, and we're gonna start with the brush. And even if you're cleaning it, sanding it or whatever, this is a hardwood, teak to be precise. You need to do everything diagonal to the fibers, because if you're gonna do like this, the softest part's gonna go away and the wood's gonna be grooved. So let's try. Just make a circular movement when you're getting the soap out, but when you're starting to brush, apply some pressure and then it's just to start brushing. It's already started to look nice, but this is some rust stains and that doesn't go away with that, so I'm gonna try Scotch-Brite. Yeah, this one is under the pilot seat, so it's not gonna show. So that's why I'm trying with this one, so I know what works. It looks promising. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, don't leave your tools or anything metallic on the wood, because it's gonna end up like this, and that's not nice to look at. Yeah, this soap also acts as a lubricant, so hopefully we don't get any rough scratches on the wood. As you can see, a lot of crap is getting off the wood, so yeah, this wood has probably not been cleaned in like forever. Let's see if I can get these spots away. I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna try and get them away anyway. Yeah, when it's some small things that needs to be scraped, I use this kind of nice, because the edge here, not the tip, but the side here is really sharp and it's flat, so it's perfect to scrape away small stuff. And it's something that has dripped on the wood. Yeah, and I need to say it because I just need to. This is not a how-to or prescription on how you should do, or everything in this channel is the same. It's just to show you how I've done it and the result that I had with it. So if you're trying to apply this and you mess something up, you can't blame me. And since we have done some, spot grinding, I'm gonna give the whole one a really rough clean. And now I'm just gonna get the excess soap off. I'm just using a wetted sponge. So take a towel, dry it. Yeah, so now it's just to let it dry, and be sure to have it totally dry before you start doing anything else to it. So now it's just to let it dry. So I will see you when this is dry. So let's see, now we're gonna apply some China oil and let's see what happens. And this oil, as you can see, we have paper underneath that you're gonna have to get rid of because it can self-ignite. Apply a lot, keep applying until the wood stops sucking it up. So I'm gonna apply this and layer by layer until it's completely wet, and then just dry off the excess oil with a towel, and then it's done. So see you then. Yeah, here we have quite a lot of delamination, so just try a screwdriver or something in between to open the gap. Then just pour in some wooden glue, and then just let the gravity do its thing, and when you think you have enough, just take the screwdriver away, take the next layer, and then just continue layer by layer until you have glue all the way, and then just put a clamp on it. Yeah, and when you have glued it, put the clamp on it, just wipe off the excess. Yeah, so I figured out it's gonna take too much time, so I took this dual head polishing machine. Both heads are oscillating, so no scratches, no solo flares, and just put the Scotch-Brite on it. So now this piece is finished, and to check that it's finished, just take a wet sponge, and as you can see, it's still a lot of dark spots, so I'm gonna go over it a couple of more times until I'm happy, because everything you see when you are wetting it down. And one thing, don't use much water, like this is just a little moist, because you need it to be dry when you are applying the oil. So yeah, I'm gonna go on it again. And as you can see here, it's almost dry. So just keep apply and apply and apply until that doesn't happen anymore. Then you know it's enough. So now the wood doesn't absorb any more oil. Maybe all of you already know, but dry wood, when it gets in contact with something wet, as water or oil or something, some of the wooden fiber will rise, basically make a sandpaper. So before we wipe it down, we're gonna take a bit of Scotch-Brite and just go over it. Yeah, and a big warning, this kind of oil, when it gets in contact with paper or something like that, it will catch on fire by its own. So first we're gonna go over it with this Scotch-Brite, and then I'm gonna throw it in our wooden place. But yeah, make sure that you have something secure, a metal bucket or something with some water in it, and then just use it a bit, throw it in a bin or another secure place. So Scotch-Brite, then paper, so let's go. Yeah, now it's just to let it dry. After that, we're gonna go over it with a really fine Scotch-Brite to get all the dust and other things that has stuck on the oil. Yeah, so now it's just wait again. Don't forget to throw everything in a secure place. It will catch on fire. I don't know why, but it just simply does. Yeah, now I've spent some time on this. That's before. That's my experimental piece, and this is the finished product. This was the piece that was in worst condition, and I think I got it pretty well. Yeah, it looks nice. The white lines is good and nice. That one still looks like crap, but we're gonna fix that one also. So it's gonna look like this. Take a lot of time, a lot of elbow grease, but it's worth it. So there it is, back in the boat. In the winter, I'm just gonna trim the plates so that the lines line up. But already looks a lot better than it did before, so there it is.